What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for NIO with the ticker symbol NIO. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So NIO, I'm looking at that every Friday now. It's a good stock to look at with Baba on Fridays. It's highly requested and one of my more popular stocks that people like to look at. So let's take a look at NIO. Well, what is it doing? Well, since this week, Wednesday, last time I looked at it, it hasn't been doing much. It just dropped down slightly in price. Still trading at the bottom of that measure move target. So this is all one leg right here. And then price made the second leg down. And you see that price is finding support or temporary support right here at the low $4 level. We'll see if this can reverse prices. If it was a really bullish trend, it probably would have. Meaning if price made a leg up like we just saw, and then two legs down, this would have been the start of the second leg up. But again, since we have a bearish trend, that might not occur. So again, if it was more bullish, if this was a bull trend, this would probably had a high possibility of occurring. But since it's bearish, it might not occur. We might just continue to see price trend down lower. You see that price is struggling to get above this trend line right here. Still below the EMA. Not really bouncing off strongly off this level to reach that measurement target. So overall, probably going to be seeing more downside. This is not a bullish looking chart because price broke below that 479 level and we're still not back above it. We're still below the EMA, still below the trend line, and we'll see what happens. But again, if the bullish case does play out, which is a much lower probability than the bearish case, then we'll probably see price move up higher towards this measure move target or make a couple attempts at it to the $6 and 70 cents level, somewhere around there, the mid to high $6 level. But overall, I'm expecting price to not do that because of how it's looking. The context is very important. You never want to just focus on one single thing like a candlestick or a pattern or an indicator. You got to take everything into consideration, the whole picture, and the whole picture is still looking bearish in the short term. Short term, maybe the next couple of days, weeks, we continue to trade sideways, maybe even see a little bounce. But in the next couple of months, several months, it's still looking like we're going to be seeing lower prices. So that's all I have on the daily chart for NIO. Earnings report is a while away because we just saw one being released earlier this month. Next one is sometime in September. So that's all I have on the daily chart. Looking at the weekly chart, we have 3 consecutive red weeks in a row. Most likely this week will also close red, so that's not a good sign. We are at the lows of this entire downtrend dating back to the start of January of 2021. So it's already been a 3-year bear market, and we still have not seen price make a significant higher high. We're seeing lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. So it's making significant lower highs all across this trend. The trend is looking shallower. So before it was steeper, it is getting shallower. So maybe at the all-time lows, it will bottom out and potentially reverse. We'll have to wait and see. But it is headed towards the all-time lows. We'll see if it gets there or not. It's not guaranteed. But again, that's what the chart is telling me. Looking at what traders would be looking at as well. We all looking at the same data, and we all have our opinions and perspectives on them. But only someone will be right with where the big money is trying to take the stock. And it looks like traders are still holding on to their short positions, meaning let's say someone entered short over here, well, they're going to be holding on to their position looking for lower prices. So it looks like they're still holding on. They're not really getting out of their trade. Maybe a few of them, but most of them are probably looking for a bigger target. They're probably targeting the all-time lows. And then whenever something sets up for a short, traders are also adding on to their position and still looking for short trades. So that's what I mean, that the trend is still bearish. Traders are looking for shorts. Even if we do see a push up higher, that's just short term for more downside. So NIO still looking weak, not a strong looking chart at all. You can just compare to a chart like NVIDIA where it just continues to push up higher and higher. You can clearly see the difference of where the liquidity is flowing and how the market views these stocks. One of them, people continue to buy, and one of them people continue to sell and you can see that clearly on the price chart. So that's all I have for NIO on the daily and weekly charts. Most likely I'll give you guys an update next week Friday. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.